So many people who are creators have day jobs or whatever, other things that take a lot of their time, and that's important to recognize that you have to take care of that stuff. And so sometimes it gets to be a lot. So how do you balance it? And I think that is an ongoing thing that you have to do. Job that's important to me, and I get to provide value to an organization, and I want to continue to do that, but I also want to continue to create. And at some point I've put a plan together, so I'll talk more about it in future episodes, but at some point the creating will be the full-time thing. And so you have to balance it, because you know, a lot of people rely on you when you have a day job. Look how messy my desk is right now. That's something to work on, creating sacred space and maintaining sacred space. But I digress. But people rely on you, and that's a good thing. I want to provide value. I want to solve problems. So you have to balance that with, well, what do you... And I think about the story that I've heard over and over again. When you're in an airplane and the oxygen thing falls from, comes out, and you're with a child, you put yours on first before the child's, because you have to make sure you're physically able to take care of your child.
What else do I need? What else could I ever want? Here we go. You and me and the wall.
Looking forward to this weekend. I've got the next 3 weekends I'm playing out. 2 weeks at the Belmore Bean, and then November 3rd at the Half Moon in Long Beach. With some friends and really talented people. So the other day, Casey Neistat posted a video with Jocko Willink, a former Navy SEAL. Jocko has written some books. Jocko's books is Extreme Ownership, and I love that. The sort of title of the video was Waking Up at 4:30 in the morning, referred to that, and a lot of the comments were just people who just couldn't let that go. Oh, if you don't get enough sleep, you won't be healthy enough, yada, yada, yada. But I think that misses the point of the video, which is extreme ownership, which is if you have goals in your life, you own those goals, and you also own the circumstances. Look, we all have bad stuff happen in our life, and some of it, while it's not under our control, it is our responsibility to respond to it and fix it. So maybe you lost money in the stock market, maybe you went through a divorce and it cost you money. Well, I don't know, whatever it is. Maybe you're not happy in your job. You have ownership of all of that stuff, and you can make choices. And by the way, that may sound sort of, not delightful, but it's actually quite liberating to say, you know what, I don't love my current circumstance, but I own it. And some of it I can't do anything about, and some of it I can. So I'm going to focus on the things I can do something about. Maybe you're in a job that is just not fulfilling you, but you're in the job because you haven't figured out what you want to do yet. So first of all, figure out what you want to do, but also, what about the job do you like? What about the job gives you satisfaction? What about the job is good? That's how I look at it. Now, I have my days just like everybody else where things get to me, and I wish I could change things in 30 seconds. But life doesn't work that way. Newsflash, life is not fair. And fairness, looking for fairness, is probably going to make you less happy. Just own what you own. Own your life. And I'm not talking about possessions. I'm talking about owning your circumstances and figuring out what you want to do to move yourself to the next level, whether it's a career move or a relationship move. And by the way, I'm not an expert. I've made basically every mistake that you can make. Maybe that does make me an expert, but whatever. Anyway, I thought it was a great video. I thought it was a great message, and I'm sorry that people got caught up in just that one little piece of the information, which was waking up at 4:30 in the morning and not going to bed until 11 o'clock at night and saying that's not enough sleep, because I really don't think that was the point of the video.